Beauty of wilderness, prairie vegetation of northern Glenview area beside the Glenview lake, and you see the yellow heads of a coneflower. This coneflower is Ratibida pinnata, not to be confused with Echinacea or Rudbeckia. So its leaves are pinnately divided, one distinction. Another, the color of the cone is not black, rather it is brownish. So these two features are important while identifying Ratibida pinnata. These are the follicles of common milkweed, Asclepias syriaca, the larval host plant for monarch butterfly, Danais plaxippus, and same butterfly is seen fluttering, flying here and there. Here you see the red colored milkweed. This is Asclepias incarinata, and here another white composite. Leaves are opposite, looking very near to Ageratina. Here you have the Canadian goldenrod, that is Solidago canadensis, and here you find few bushes of white flowering aromatic bush, which is Pecynanthemum virginicum, quite fragrant and stands introduced in many parks and gardens. So you see one particular insect also on the blossoms of Asclepias incarinata. So this particular plant is very useful for insect life. Bumblebee, pair of bumblebee on the blossoms. Leaves opposite, flower colors reddish. You have the tree here before me, beside this Glenview lake, and this particular birch is river birch, also named as black birch. Its bark is not papery and does not exfoliate in mature trees. However, in younger twigs you can see something like exfoliating bark, and this unique tree is adapted to the marshy habitats. So this is very near to Glenview lake. You have very good shrubbery here, and in this shrubbery very important foliar structure you are able to see and appreciate. And this is, leaves are opposite, but each pair of leaves is forming a cup-like structure at the node. So this is distinguishing feature of this particular silphium, yellow colored composite. It is growing in abundance in Glenview area. I have a closer look of the composites rising from the cupular structure. Leaves are opposite, and each leaf has this cup-like structure. So it's also called as cup plant, introduced in many parks and gardens. Here you can appreciate the purplish colored Echinacea purpurea. Here leaves are simple, faintly toothed, tri-nerve from the base and they go opposite, and composite is having yellowish brown cone and ray florets appearing like petals, but they are not petals, rather they are ray florets, and disc florets are centered at the center. So you see the prairie vegetation in the wilderness, and you will find here the yellow colored, the lotus carniculatus, and many honeybees are collecting bee forage and also pollinating these wild species. So in the herbage, among the herbs, this is one of the very beautiful lotus carniculatus here, and you see this copper plant, and here you find something which looks like artemisia, but this is not artemisia, this is ambrosia artemisifolia, as its leaves look like artemisia, but it is not. Here you will find the rigeran, and here you will see the willow. This is Alex, and here you have again Ratibida pinnata, and there are monarda also, bee balm, purplish color flowers, and here you see even the maturing fruits now of Ratibida pinnata. All flowers have bloomed, blooming time is over. Now the season is proceeding toward the late summer, and soon you will see the autumn. So all these yellow colored cup silphium plants are growing beside the lake, Glenview lake. Along with cup plants you find Apocynom cannabinum here, reddish stems, leaves opposite, and white colored flowers, and if you pluck one leaf it will ooze the latex, milky latex. So it is a Apocynaceae plant, and it's poisonous. Apocynom venetum. I spotted way back in July 2006 from Kargil cold desert area near Batalik, and this is another Apocynom which is unique to American prairie vegetation. You have wild Docus carota as well. Here you see this composite, and the copper plants, they are growing in plenty, and this one is Cornus dogwood, and many grosses, and this is the lake site view of the vegetation. So you have many legumes also, composites also, grasses also, butterflies also, and here you have the beautiful fountain, and beside the fountain you have the beauty of this grass, and this particular grass which I am able to show you has added grace to the ecology and ecosystem. And this particular grass before me, which is swaying in the cool breeze, is Calama agrostis acutiflora. How beautiful it is looking while it is swaying in the backdrop of fountain, water fountain, and this is the Glenview lake. This is a park called Gallery Park, and even you see the Juniperus, perhaps it is Juniperus horizontalis. In the sky you will see the beautiful balloons for the kids, and in this track on in front, this is again the clumps of Calamo agrostis, cutiflora, in the background of fountain. And other side you see the Silphium, copper plant. All these flowers growing beside Glenview Lake are Silphium perfoliatum. Botanically, this one is Silphium perfoliatum because leaves form cup-like structure. But here you have another plant with the pinnate leaves, and this should be Rudbeckia. Either it is Laciniata. Hopefully it is Rudbeckia laciniata because it has a laciniate leaves, but lobes are broader. It should not be confused with the Retivida pinnata. And the cone head is also yellowish green. And here you have the Canada goldenrod, Solidago canadensis. Here you have another plant which in fact is Heliopsis, fall sunflower, and this is the path which leads to, and I could see the cottontail rabbit also. If you are able to focus, you can focus, but here is some risk of ticks as it has been mentioned here, so I will not venture inside the shrubbery right now because there is warning not to enter. It may have ticks. These are various Malus species crab apples which basically bloom during springtime. Now it is at the fruiting time, fruiting season, but in March, April, you see the beauty of these crab apple trees. And now I am proceeding on the trail beside this, and you see even butterbirds there. Some cormorants were there, gulls were there, and on either side of this path you see different kinds of bushes and flowers and aromatic plants and grasses. I will show you another unique loose stripe which is purplish, and most probably it should be Lythrum. Lythrum salicaria, it seems to me. This is Lythrum, loose stripe, purple loose stripe. And here you have another yellow flowering composite. Identity not pretty sure, but it is a composite. Leaves are alternate, lanceolate, and golden flowers. This is the same plant which I am referring. The branching is at the top, and below it is unbranched. So this is again a wild species. Maybe some kind of weed, but here you see the Apocynon cannabinum, plenty, and in the backdrop you have the yellow colored cup plant, that is Silphium perfoliatum. Here I will show you another fascinating ironweed, purple ironweed, Bernonia genus. Bernonia is, I think, species. New York ironweed, it is popularly named as. It is Bernonia species I am forgetting. You have the maturing capsules of hibiscus mosquitas, which has these flowers, and leaves are trilobed, and there I see not this one is not Lythrum salicaria, but it appears to me Lythrum alatum. And this is the dog vane, popular bush, Apocynom cannabinum. So purple iron weed is also very beautiful, and this is the familiar Silphium perfoliatum copper plant. Before me you will see another tree which is Quercus mohellenbergia, Chipkun Lake, or what is this popular name. So this is also planted in Lincoln Park Zoo and also Lurie Garden. Here I have come across another unique yellow colored Silphium, but this Silphium is different as you look toward the leaves, and leaves are pinnately dissected, laciniated. So this is Silphium laciniatum, and this one is Monarda bee balm, prairie wilderness monarda also, and some vines of whitish wild grape. And before me you can see the some hawthorn. Yes, leaves are alternate, and this is Crataegus. Hawthorn is the common name. This is the Monarda bee balm. Most probably it is Monarda bradburiana, which grows in wilderness. And here I will show you again that Rudbeckia. Cup plant, Silphium perfoliatum, and luxuriant growth of Monarda bee balm. And behind you see some butterbirds sitting on the islands and trees of willows and other shrubbery. Some yellow flowering umbellifer. Behind this flowering, not umbellifer, this is a crucifer, some brassica-like plant, and behind it you find dwarf elder, black elder, Sambucus nigra. Glenview Lake. New York ironweed, Vernonia. Perhaps species is Virginiana, growing in abundance here in this shrubbery. So this is Vernonia, this yellow one is Ratibida, this white flowering is Apocynom, and again this is Vernonia, New York ironweed. And before that, after that, you have Silphium perfoliatum. You have some plants of evening primrose also. Most probably it is Oinothera missouriensis, named after Missouri, and plenty bee balm. Flowers are maturing into fruits right now. And in the wilderness you have wild carrot, white flowering umbels. This plant is unique, which looks to me some kind of astragalus if it is not amorpha. So I am confused whether it is amorpha, but it has smooth stems. It cannot be amorpha canescens, it should be astragalus. Here you find another oak. To me, it appears a red oak, Quercus rubra. Here you find another oak which is having the acorns. Leaves are deeply lobed. To me it appears to be Quercus macrocarpa, if not Quercus alba, as the filamentous scaly structure across the rim. It has an whole acorn stands covered by the scales, so it should be Quercus macrocarpa. These are the leaves which have the dark green upper surface and greyish white under surface, and these are various achenes. In the gallery park, lake trail, Glenview lake. Ratibita, Panetta, Munada bradburiana. This is hawthorn, that is Crataegus. Most probably it is Crataegus inermi, I think. Species not easy to identify now. I think it should be Crataegus cristagalli. Spinescent branchlets, shining leaves. Most probably it is Crataegus cristagalli. The beauty of that oak is Quercus molenbergi. The leaves are turning bright pink as if the young springtime foliage of Cyclichera oleosa cosum plant. But this is not a springtime, this is late summer. So this is signifying the onset of leaf fall. And here you find the luxuriant growth of cup plant, Silphium perfoliatum, and a view of the lake beside the shrubbery dominated by Canada goldenrod, solidago canadensis, Ratibida Perneta, then Virginia ironweed or New York ironweed, that is Vernonia, and even the common milkweed, Asclepias syriaca, and this is goldenrod, and this is Monada bee palm. Now you will see before me, these are some trees of bald cypress, that is Taxodium distichum, fruiting right now. This is Cornus dogwood, tree. This is the Pycnanthemum virginicum, and these are the purplish swaying twigs of Vernonia, and this looks to be Pycnanthemum virginianum. This is the cypress, maturing cypress, and this looks some wheat like grass. This path again leads to the beautiful lake, Glenview Lake. I am passing through the purple swaying plants of Vidyarthi wheat or Vernonia. This is surely Crataegus Christagalli, and this is prairie vegetation, and this is one is the cottontail. If you are able to see it, this is cottontail. It is just on the track nearby. I think you have seen it. Cottontail, a kind of rabbit. If you are able to see this near Glenview, and here you have another Silphium, but this is different. Leaves are alternate. It may be Heliopsis helianthoides, not sure. This is Silphium integrifolium. So this has Silphium integrifolium has a broader leaves, broad ovate leaves, but here in this particular coneflower you see the leaves are narrower. So this is Silphium, this one, Silphium integrifolium with broad ovate leaves, but this one is coneflower. And here there is a dogwood, Cornus. This coneflower is unique to the prairie vegetation around the Glenview Lake, where people are allowed fishing at some points at designated spots. So this one is Silphium, but this is not Silphium. I think this is Silphium trifida, not a Silphium. This is I'm forgetting the Rudbeckia. Yes, so this is Rudbeckia trifida, because the leaves are trifid. Some upper leaves are entire, but lower leaves have the trifid, three-lobed. So it is trifida. Now I got it. This is Rudbeckia trifida. This is unique coneflower, and I am seeing it in plenty. So it is chocolate brown cone color. Cone color is unique. And the beauty of ray florets is appreciated. So this is Rudbeckia. This one is also Rudbeckia, but that one is Silphium. And behind another Silphium, that is the copper plant. And here I will show you the oak, Quercus, and most probably this is Quercus bicolor. Yes, it should be Quercus bicolor, the marsh oak, marshland oak. So here also Quercus bicolor. the shrubbery is quite fascinating. And I am able to spot another goldenrod, solidago, but this is, I think, stricta. Solidago stricta. So Rudbeckia trifida is unique here, which I could spot. So this should not be confused with, I confused it with Salicaria, Lythrum salicaria, but this is not Lythrum salicaria, rather this is Lythrum alatum, winged loose strife. This is unique to North Central America or Central America. Leaves are opposite, but this is not Lythrum salicaria, as leaves are not salix like, it is different. So this one is Pycnanthemum, and this is Rudbeckia trifida. This one also, and here you see some willow. So this is unique vegetation where you see the blooming of various wild plants. And here I have come across another beautiful plant which looks like some salvia, but it may not be salvia. So further taxonomic examination is required. Leaves are shining, lanceolate. It looks like some Schwarzia. No, it is not Schwarzia. It is from Lamiaceae family. It looks like some salvia. And there are chirp or musical notes produced by the non-periodical cicadas. This was the year where Illinois, Wisconsin has witnessed the emergence of perennial cicadas, magicicada, magical cicadas, and they appeared in May, and they were present in the woods till mid-July. But after that, whatever we listen, these are the melodious notes of annual cicadas which appear each year. So this particular unique plant is also looking goldenrod like, but I think it may be some other species, maybe Ageratina also, not sure. So this is the unique shrubbery here, and various trees, maples, oaks, crab apples, willows, hawthorns, and also catalpa. This is the view of Glenview Lake.